Okay, so look, today we're looking at Ice Rider Calyrex. It's a very established archetype. It's been very popular ever since it released in Chilling Reign. This Pokemon is really good. It's VMAX Pokemon, 320 HP, means that it sticks to the board very well. So Max Lance is the premier attack with Calyrex. You may discard up to 2 energy from this Pokemon. If you do, this attack does 120 more damage for each card you discarded in this way. So it's potentially doing 250 damage a turn. And via Melony, which accelerates an energy from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon, you may potentially Max Lance several turns in a row. So Ice Rider Calyrex can put out the pressure as early as turn 2 if you go first. And it's just very good. You've got the Inteleon engine here to make sure that you get access to the trainer cards as you need them. You've got an alternate attacker here in Suicune V, which puts out a lot of damage for just 2 energies. Very important that you take into account that Blizzard Rondo only needs 2 energies to attack. And then, just to do something a little bit different with the deck, we're trying out Glaceon VSTAR, which is a very recently released Pokemon, and is part of a new type of Pokemon in the Pokemon trading card game. It is a V-Star Pokemon. So what this Pokemon is it's a V Pokemon that evolves from another V Pokemon. In this case, it evolves from Glaceon V. It only gives up 2 prizes, but it's got some interesting aspects to it. So because you're going through the effort of evolving, it has slightly more HP, and it has this very interesting mechanic here with the V-Star power. So whatever is in this box for this Pokemon, whether it's an ability or a V-Star attack, it can only be used once per game. So you can see you can't use more than 1 V-Star power in a game. In this case, Crystal Star does 220 damage, and during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage from and effects of attacks done to this Pokemon. Bit of an interesting sentence to read out loud. So in essence, it prevents damage done to itself from your opponent's Pokemon, and my idea is to include this Pokemon to reverse the tempo a bit, and also to create a bit of an obstacle for your opponent to deal with. Icicle Shot is 2-hit KOing anything in the format, really, and you know, it's a bit of a nuisance with preventing your opponent's ability to retreat. And because it's only a 2-prize Pokemon, your opponent has to knock out more than, say, a Ice Rider Calyrex and the Glaceon V-Star. So even if they get through 2 of those attackers, you're still presenting another Pokemon at the very end, unless they're, you know, able to sneak a prize through their own quick shooting Inteleon or something like that. So Ice Rider Calyrex is quite proven to be good. It does have some difficult adversaries in format at the moment, by the likes of Zacian V and the like. Duraludon, which can run the metal Pokemon as well. Glaceon, we're just looking to offset the linearity of Ice Rider Calyrex, if you like. So this deck, I won't harp on too much about how this deck works. You've all probably seen it in one form or another. We're just looking to try out the Glaceon V-Star and see if it can prove itself in the current meta. So I'll cut to some gameplay very soon, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, we're gonna get the run back against Mew VMAX. So this is the premier deck of the format at the moment, with a 25% meta share in top 8s of 50+ person tournaments. Very good Mew VMAX. Extremely versatile. Strong draw power with Fusion Strike system. So if your deck can boast a reasonable matchup percentage against this deck, you're in with a chance. You're in with an opportunity to win. We're going to try and stop them with Ice Rider Calyrex. See how it goes. We got the open with Calyrex V again, which I think is ideal. What I need to do in this matchup, though, I think, is seek out a Suicune a little bit earlier. They're playing the power tablet on the very first turn of the game. It means that they're trying to draw as much as they can. Not sure if I agree, but maybe it makes sense. It's going to be a Marnie turn, right? So we're going to attach this energy. I don't want it in the discard pile just yet. We're going to quick ball, I think, the incense. Even though it's not ideal. And we get a little bit of everything. So we want the Suicune. I said that I wanted that early, so I'm going to stick to my guns. Grab Level Ball and grab a second Sobble. Of course, Drizzile is the card that opens our deck up and lets us do what we want to do. And this hand is looking reasonable to us. I think I'm just going to go with a Pierce. I'm very worried about getting knocked out, though. But there's not much I can do about it. Because we went second. Which is a shame. Maybe I should have attached the energy to Suicune. Oh. All we can do is try our best. Maybe. Okay, I was going to say maybe they've got nothing in hand, but that is not likely. Whiffed with the Great Ball doesn't even matter because they have Fusion Strike System and Peony for that matter. So, Chromatic and Battle Pass. Interesting choice. Flip a coin of heads, get whatever you want. Go discard an item card. Gross card. Gross card. Alright, we see the Mews come out. Did they whiff the energy? I do not think so. Fusion Strike System. Huge damage. Far too much, to be honest. Energy. Melony. Grab a trainer. And grab Fan. Put that away. Get out of here. Do this. We need another Calyrex. Right? Do this. Grab Drizzile. Put this down. Play Drizzile again. We're gonna grab Path. Try and lock them down a little bit. Fleet-footed first. This isn't gonna do max damage, but it'll do enough. It's enough. We have Melony and Incense in hand, so we're good to attack with Calyrex next turn, one way or the other. Sparkle. Switch. Reset the Technoblast attack. Lead with Calyrex. And we get to take a knockout, which is good, at least. Calyrex. It's Melony. Now, because of this thing, I have to discard the energies. It's really annoying. I don't want to present my opponent with a win con by benching Glaceon. Because my opponent could just go boss GG. So I'm going to max Lance here.
Once we go through, there's no turning back. It's victory or oblivion.
Thank you for the follow.
So,
Sanity.
Are you ready?
Ooh, a little Suicune. So it was prized anyway. So they've got the energy. It's quite likely, looking at their board, that they probably have the boss as well. So I like that I didn't bench something for them to knock out. But it also doesn't really solve what's going to occur the turn upcoming either. What do I do about this situation? Maybe I can Glaceon them? So I can boss this. They've got no draw in hand, maybe. Path to the Peak stops them. Maybe I can do it that way. So let's do this. Let's do this. So I want Melony, and I want an Air Balloon. Okay, and then we'll Frost Charge. And because the path to the peak, they might not have an out. You saw my video on getting started? Hey, well, I'm glad you watched it. No problem. Okay, interesting. So what we can do now is attach. We can evolve. We kind of have an interesting scenario playing out here. So this will take 20 less. So I need to do at least 200. We can Crystal Star. There's another interesting line of play occurring here too, actually. Because we can do this. And we can continue to keep them trapped. Because Icicle Shot stops them. I like that. From retreating. So let's quick shooting. Oh, yeah, Sparkle Energy. Duh. Let's go Melony. Let's attach energy here. And then I'm going to Icicle Shot the active. Yeah. The active. They can't retreat. I can quick shooting the Genesect to knock it out. As long as they don't attach Sparkle Energy to it. Do we win? Alright, let's just ignore the misplaced damage. Wow. We're using our brain, even though I made that silly misplay. We got boss's orders. Let's knock out the Meloetta. Crystal Star. Yes. There's using your noggin. Glaceon.